Hello, this is my just day one update. It's around 12 hours after league start. Yep, 12 hours, 20 minutes. Build's been going just fine. There was a growing pain, so to speak, around like level 65 when I swapped to Reave of Refraction. It was more or less just because of my weapon at the time was really bad. Um, I got this weapon. It's not the best base. However, the fizz roll is good. There's flat cold on it, so a lot of consistent freezes. And then I just crafted flat fire with the rune crafting because that's all I can really do at this time. All my other gear is not really that great. I do have a 5 link. My 5 link is multi-strike, fortify support, Reave of Refraction, Trinity, and Nightblade. I threw in fortify as the 5th link. I tried to use my eater currency to get fortify on hit, but I didn't get it. So I'm just using fortify support. It's not an optimal 5th link. I could have more damage, but fortify is just a requirement in my opinion. So fortify support until I get a good eater implicit, basically like the 7 to like 11 or 12% chance to gain fortify on hit. It's based off the total damage that you're dealing, so if you do have that and you only gain like 6 fortify, your damage is just too low. Drop down a couple of tiers and it'll be fine. All my other gear, nothing super crazy. The shield just like naturally dropped like this. It's probably the like hardest to upgrade from out of all my gear. And this was actually just a betrayal item that dropped. It's a decent base. Evasion gloves. All my gear is evasion, so technically I should probably switch. That puts my spell suppress at 82%. I am taking lucky. To go over some of the masteries, I guess. Over here, I have 150% increased critical strike chance against enemies that are on full life. I don't have a diamond flask, so this just helps with general mapping. Invert, really important. The more maximum fizz from the fizz mastery, really important for a physical weapon. Instant leech, flat life, nightblade, elusive, lucky, effective non-damaging there as well. Reduced mana reservation, then 500 flat accuracy, and then the 10% chance to gain a frenzy charge when you hit your marked enemy. This is more or less just for like the bossing single target. Like it's kind of a dead point at level 85. I'm around like rank 50, 60, like I've been hovering between there. I'm doing a lot of like the side content, so a lot of like the more rippy stuff that I would normally not try to really do too terribly early on. So like been doing a lot of like the side content, like all of this kind of stuff. So I haven't been doing the ultimatums because it's just way too rippy. Maybe I'll do like wave 1 or wave 2 if there's like some decent stuff. But pretty much all the other stuff I have been trying to do it. I do have a chance for haunted or tormented spirits, and then they can actually infect me. I've been doing all my rituals. I've been doing like Syndicate, been doing what else does it have? Beasts. been doing some of the expedition, but not a lot of them. Harbingers, I have some nodes for like Harbinger and Harvest, but like it's kind of dead because I don't have like base percent chance. I've also been doing a lot of legions. I have 128% chance to contain a legion encounter, so I'm doing legion every single time I see it. Yeah, and then I also have 18% chance for maps to be 1 tier higher. It's a really, really rare mod from what I've seen and gathered. I'm only really in yellow maps. I have bought out the Kirek shop whenever it resets, but yeah, I've just been trying to run the lower tier ones for completion, or like vendoring up to try to get more completion. Completion isn't really that impactful, but there is 60 and then 100 and 115. So just, it's slow progression, and I take breaks because my sanity. The main reason that I had like a huge, like, I guess growing pain right at the end of the campaign from switching from Peaconk was pretty much just because of the claw and the crit. I didn't want to like waste my time with precise technique because I knew that if I got that 150% crit mastery, that like I'd be hitting a lot harder on that first initial hit. But yeah, kind of just a pain in the butt to like get your first weapon. I spent like 15k gold when they were like just around 1,000 gold to gamble. And I got like a semi-decent enough claw, and that made like a huge impact in my DPS. Where my character is at right now, I think if I had like an eater implicit, I could probably just go straight into red maps, to be completely honest. I'd have to like start skipping a lot of the side content, like no delirium and that kind of stuff, because the mobs would just become way too tanky, but it would feel fine. I'll skip the Legion because not really the greatest map for Legion. And I have been trying to do the settler stuff. I didn't really touch it too much in the campaign. Mostly getting like some of the like very basic upgrades done, just so I can use like the respecialization as well as the gambler. That's really the only important things early on from the league. It takes a long time for you to unlock the, whatever it's called, the shipping, so that you can get runes. And all my auras are like exactly the same. I think my precision is the only thing that I need to like level up, but the level 10 precision is just because of the like raw mana that you get as you level up. That allows you to run a slightly higher level 1. I'll probably keep my precision. I've been awake for like since 5 a.m. and it's 2 a.m. the next day. I'll probably keep it at the current level. I don't even know what level it is. but I'll keep it at that current level just so that when I do eventually get a whatever it's called, tincture, it doesn't completely destroy my mana. And the one of the links setups that I really want to get done is an automation steel skin, but the odds that I will be able to do that with the evasion bases is like really hard early on in a league. You just don't have the currency to really mess with that, so I'll just not use it until I get all the currency, or I get a better base that I can actually like craft on. Hold on to it, but I don't think it's gonna be an upgrade. So anyways, that's mapping. DPS feels fine, Trinity uptime is 100%. So everything feels comfortable, everything feels functional, and that's all I really cared about. One thing that I learned after looking at the, I want to say it was Wildwood, whatever, the one that's the Ranger Ascendancy that gives you like the aspect of the cat, aspect of the avian, that stuff. The wolves, I always forget that like wolves and spiders give you like base buffs. Like there's summons that basically like grant an aura of like more damage to you. The wolves, they give you 60 to 120 flat fizz, and I PoB'd the wolf ring, and it's like very similar DPS to a really well rolled synthesis ring for the Herald of Purity. So if I get it, Rigwald's whatever the heck it's called, crest, I will probably just end up using it. It's a really solid ring for just like the sheer flat damage, but for now, like obviously what I have is fine. Another thing, I don't think I've mentioned it in any video about Reave, but you can have another Reave and you can maintain your stacks. Just realize that it's not really going to do that much damage. This allows me to go all the way up to 8 because the Vol Reave, it just adds stages onto whatever your current stages are. There's like some weapon swap tech that you can do with enhance, as well as like a weapon with quality crafted onto it. So if you have enough quality coming from multiple different sources, you can actually like increase your limit to go past 10. That is a thing, and you can snapshot it back to your, so you can like swap, use the Vol Reave and then go back to regular DPSing. That is an option. It's very niche, but if you happen to be using an Ashes of the Stars, you can do some pretty meme shit with enhance and quality on the weapon. So, food for thought, I guess. Anyways, that's pretty much it from me. I'm gonna be hopping off. I'm really fucking tired. Guess I'll show whatever comes in my copium shipment. Sick, dude. League Star Elks. This is basically all you really want to do, is just send some currencies to Ribbonfell like 24/7 so that you can get like a base stockpile of runes. and then upgrade the rest of your town wherever you can. You ideally just want to prioritize upgrading mining. I don't have enough Phrecia bars, but I will when I log back in. They definitely cut the gold cost. I can't remember what the gold cost was originally, but it's definitely a lot less. I don't know if they also cut the, like, other materials, but they probably did. If they cut gold cost, that would make sense. So if you send like 100 corn, 100 wheat, whatever, you'll get a couple of runes. Obviously, your low tier shippers are just not really gonna be that fast. And then I'm probably at the point where I should consider upgrading. Yeah, I got more than enough gold. Yeah, one ship. That's good. Anyways, that's it for me. See you in the next one. Peace.